In 2004, Mad Norwegian Press republished the book Dead Romance by Lawrence Miles. 2 or 3 years ago, co-producer Lucas McDonnell gave me Dead Romance to read, and now in the winter of 2024, we are preparing to put Lawrence Miles' story on stage, set to be debut in April at the Red Sand Castle Theatre in Toronto. That brings us neatly to me and you. Things cost money, and the theatre in particular tends to cost a suspicious amount of money. Rather than politely beg you for money, I'm going to tell you what your money goes towards when you drop it in our pockets. Now, obviously, there's the immediate costs of set, costumes, and props. Now, these things can actually scale with our budget, so I'm not too concerned about those. This show will happen on whatever budget we're given. But the majority of our money needs to go towards rehearsal space. Space here in Toronto is at a premium, and thus we need as much as we can to go towards securing a regular rehearsal space. Now, anything beyond that will go to advertising and making sure we have a proper videographer in order to record the show in the quality we would like to. The show will get a recording regardless, just, it's the difference between having someone with a proper camera and someone waving their phone at it. $2,000 is my goal. $2,000, I think, is a reasonable amount that will have us sitting pretty for the entirety of our run, and will be enough to cover not just the costs of running the show and making props and sets and such, but also paying for any unexpected costs that may come through. Most of the effects we're going to be doing are going to be easy to make projection effects or simple theatrical effects that don't cost much. As I said, most of the budget will probably go to the space. The thing I anticipate being the most expensive prop for us to build would be the Sphinx. The Sphinxes are creatures that appear in the play and are very dragon-like in appearance. I won't spoil too much about them. I'll probably throw some concept art up here. But in all likelihood, that's going to be the most elaborate of the things we plan to do, and therefore will be the most expensive. It's going to be a combination of puppetry, costuming, and special sound effects and things like that. I'm very excited to build this thing. The story of Christine Summerfield, who after a particularly bad bender learns that her universe is much smaller than she believes. She meets a man from another dimension whose employers are embroiled in some kind of cosmic war. Their motivations unknown. He helps Christine navigate this new state of affairs and informs her about the universe, all while a dark threat brews in the background, and it all comes to a head on October 12th, 1970, which Christine tells us is the end of the world. While Dead Romance is technically a sci-fi show, it is Christine's personal drama that takes center stage. It is her states of mind which inform the story, and most clearly, not everything is as it seems.